Wait, but my thing is not going on. Oh no! What is up, beautiful people of YouTube? Passing the great vibes from on high. It is your boy DarkHorse Rye, and welcome back to some more of Death Stranding. For real this time. Now I know some of you are confused as to why I'm playing this right now, because I said that I wasn't gonna probably play Death Stranding again until either I finished Kazan or if I really just got sick and tired of Kazan for a little bit and I needed a break. And I'm gonna be honest with you, neither one of those has happened. This legit is just last minute, and I'll explain later in the video as to why, because of the fact of this game has enough talking in it as is, and I can talk for ages. So if I talk before this and then there's more talking in this video, it's just gonna be a whole lot of talking. So I'll just wait until we're actually like moving around and journeying in the game, because of course that's what we're gonna have to do anyways, to explain what's going on with Kazan and why this video is going up instead of another Kazan video, which that game's not on hiatus. Just like I said, I'll explain later. For right now, just worry about that we are about to step back into this weird but astounding world. And I do understand, after recording the first video, I didn't go back and rewatch it, but after like sitting and thinking about some of the stuff, I do kind of understand a little bit what's going on, but I do not understand everything that's going on, which really that's what you should be having going on with games anyways. But it's just, I don't know why this game is just weirdly attractive to me, and I want to play more of this, especially when it comes to seeing like what's in store for this story. And really, I don't really want to talk about what went on in the last episode for too much. Again, number one, because I've talked a lot as is already, but also because of the fact of, if you want to know what I mean by what I say this game is weirdly astounding, legit, just go check out the first episode of Death Stranding, because that's really the only way you'll be able to truly understand what I mean by this game is just, it's just different. That's all I can really say. It's just different. So yeah, with all that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this game and see what's next for us. Well, I know what's next for us. We're gonna be talking to, I guess, the directors and whatnot about some more travel stuff, about reconnecting the world like they mentioned at the end of the last video. But I know there's gonna be more than that. That's all I can really say. So yeah, let's go ahead, get yourself some snacks. Hope everyone is having a great day, and let's get ready for this game-like movie that I am about to step into. Yeah, I think it told us to take a shower last time. Also, examine the weapon rack. So yeah, I did notice this last time, where it said examine weapon rack.
Hey there. Believe we've met.
Who?
I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs. Nice to have you on board. I'm Mama, in case I didn't mention it before. Those there are strands. Not just used for packing, by the way, but for identification too. Take a closer look and you'll see. See the red there?
Mm-hmm.
That's your blood.
Huh? So already, I legit just started this gameplay. I mean, I understand as to why she said it's used for identification, but blood? Did you really have to put my blood in this rope / strand, as you call it? Like, that's just crazy. Putting my blood in rope, that is insane. So obviously we have different outfits, but for what exactly? So, I mean, this was the standard one right here. And they said the rope was used to secure cargo. It looks like some weapon holsters of some sort right there. I don't know. Or maybe it's some sort of like extra padding. I don't know about that. And in this red one, it looks like it's got hooks or something you can attach on there of some sort. Ah, bit my lip of some sort. Maybe that's my cue to shut up. Ouch.
Sam, this is Deadman. I calibrated your BB based on physiological data we collected from you earlier. It's still just a best guess, though. After you take it out for a spin, We can check if you're in sync and tweak the BB sensitivity as needed.
Okay. Soothe BB. That's soothing?
Boom.
Okay, so yeah, something's up with that.
This case will remove any chiral matter still clinging to your suit. Speaking of suits, blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse disposal, and black for security.
Okay. Well, that explains that. So blue. So we got to remember that blue is for deliveries, kind of like basically the USPS because it's got blue and red in it. Red is for medical, orange is for disposal, and black is for security. That's actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna front. That's a cool way to think about it. So wait a minute. It asked me if I wanted to change my suit scheme. The lenses had me looking like Spider-Man right here with these doggone glasses. Oh man, no, I'm not gonna do that. You know what? For right now, I'm gonna keep the black frames. I'm gonna keep the black frames. Go with the white outline. Wait a minute, I thought I just did it. Do that. Oh, I gotta confirm it. So we can't change our suit color yet, I'm assuming. I guess not. And I guess when it comes to the color scheme stuff, is it gonna do it automatically? So if we have like a medical thing, is it gonna change it to red? The corpse disposal stuff, is it gonna change it to orange? That's what I mean when I ask that question. Okay. Activate the terminal. Manual. There we go. Tips. There we go. Okay, so yeah. I'm glad I'm looking at tips right now because I wanted to see, because I remember reading about the BTs, but I was so kind of freaked out a little bit that I didn't know. Holding your breath will make it harder for BTs to detect you while you are moving, but be careful when your endurance gauge is depleted, basically our stamina. Sam will be forced to take a deep breath once he stops holding it. Holding your breath for too long. Holding your breath will drain endurance gauge. Be careful. Sam will pass out if you keep holding your breath after. Ooh, dang. So yeah, I didn't read that. And we saw the seam stuff. Okay, so apparently there are different types of categories for cargo. When they have like certain icons, they can go in your backpack. Didn't know that. And maybe we weren't supposed to learn that till later on, but I'm just looking through tips right now just so I can get a better feel for this game. Oh, I didn't know about this. Apparently there's a potential fall height when you look on your compass. All right. I'm gonna crush one of these bootleg energy drinks. Then we'll go talk to the man with the mask, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't even remember his name. I'm being serious. He drinking that thing like he drinking a beer. Stamina increased by 10. Can be boosted up by 25. Ugh. Okay. Can we just go at this point? Oh, wait. We have to take a shower. Okay, so let me phrase that. Let me take a shower, and then we'll come back in. If there's no dialogue, then I'm just going to skip around the shower.
Sam, Hartman here.
Of course y'all want to talk.
Researcher devoted to uncovering the secrets of the beaches in the Death Stranding, as well as those of dooms and repatriates. The shower in your room was designed with chiral decontamination in mind. Chiral matter can adversely affect hormone secretion and nervous function. There's a correlation between exposure and the development of phobias, as well as in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralian contamination has even been postulated as a trigger for the onset of dooms. I should add that these showers have another function: the collection of blood, hair, fluids, and other natural waste products.
Of course.
They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your overall health. And I freely admit a chance to study the unique properties of your physiology, you being a repatriate and all.
Y'all are weird. I mean, I get it. a little bit about the shower collects blood and urine and other samples. I get that. It's still weird. Bruh, are you telling me where to go?
Well, have you had a chance to think it over? Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
You're starting to sound a lot like Dead
Porter.
Space right now.
Don't care about connecting anything. Or making knots. But I'll do what I have to help Amelie out.
See, this is another reason why I'm saying it's strangely interesting. How are you doing that? What is allowing it to float like that?
Listen up, Sam. The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the Cairo network is offline. Right now, it's only capable of transmitting voice communications, sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data stored on site, our chirograms won't show up.
Delivery.
Amelie and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data. In case you didn't know. Anyway, all you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring Cairo communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network.
Okay, that's a
And
lot of
just like
information.
that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past.
Did you just smell your blood rope?
All the lost and fragmented junk data will be compiled and restored, like bringing a dinosaur back to life from a fossil. $4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again. And that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing.
Y'all putting
Once
a
you
lot of
establish
information on me
Cairo
right now.
communications, generating grams won't be an issue. You'll also be able to use Cairo printers. Won't be long before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Except anything original. Or that's got a soul. Nothing real. Just copies.
True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
All right, Benjamin.
Yeah, well, idle hands and all that. We'll give you the details at the dispatch terminal. Make sure you check it upstairs. Drop's waiting up there, too.
Who
These
else is
shoes
coming
look
here?
like they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Wait. Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Yeah, I
Set
did
them off.
notice that too.
How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Why are you so skittish now? You took my blood. Why are you skittish now that I'm telling you just look at it? Figure out what's going on. Y'all collect every other doggone sample off of me. Who was that on the table?
I'm sorry, Lisa.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you.
So I'm assuming Lisa is
Baby. Baby.
BB's mother?
Baby. Can you hear me?
Wait a
Hear
minute.
me? Steady.
That was a memory that we saw in the last episode. I thought it might have been, but I guess that just kind of confirmed it, because that's the second time we saw that scene. Oh, BB. I'm talking about BB. Can you hear me? Take on a new order at Capital Knot City. Oh wait, that's the marker. That's the marker that I made last time, which I don't know why. Activate terminal?
Sam, this is DarkHorse. Your current objective is to extend the chiral network from here to Port Knot City. Don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first of these knots is a Bridges Way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need, and connect the Cupid.
Okay. Take on orders. The Bridges Way Station. Oh, it's only one. I'm over here looking like, okay. Where do I go from here? Like, I hope it's not a whole lot of orders for me to worry about, but no, it's right here.
Sam, order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway.
Okay. Yeah, already I'm looking at whatever those little red dots are. So let's go ahead and read through this thing. To switch tabs with information, order summary, order completion conditions, associated risks, order details, a list of objectives for the order, various information about the order's cargo, for delivery, weight number, pieces, supplies that will be provided, etc. The amount of cargo each order involves, as well as its size. Come on now. As well as its size can also be viewed at the bottom of the screen. Jeez, okay. So we're delivering smart drugs, basically. The supplies we're going to be given are 4 ladders and 1 anchor. And then it said how many, it said it does it for pieces as well. I guess it's just one thing, because I'm only seeing the 1.5 kilograms. It says max weight is 1.5. We should be able to handle that, no problem. But yeah, how can we see that information on the right side right there? Okay, so at this point, because I don't know how to get over to that menu over there, so I'm just gonna assume on the icons what's going on. So, oh wait, is it? No, it's not zoom in, zoom out. Okay, so basically, the first icon probably is the BTs. That's probably number 1. The second one, it looks like it probably is steep hills. The third one, steep cliffs. And the fourth one, rivers, which I can definitely see the river right there, like right before we get to the way station of West Capital Knot City. So that makes sense. But yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and do this and go on about our way. Carry it on my back. I'm not crazy. Attached. Oh, so this basically can tell you how you can get it loaded up. So we can carry this on the back. What did it say? Attach cargo to your suit, preventing it from falling off should you stumble or fall. Yeah, but that to me is not that safe. Carry by hand, that's dumb. I'm gonna carry on back.
Sam,
We've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run. They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river. Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
Yeah. On this screen, you decide where and how to carry your cargo. How well you balance your load will affect your ability to walk. Cargo positioning can also be adjusted by pressing the button to access the cufflinks and selecting cargo. So yeah, oh my gosh. So for the ladder, we can either have it on the back and it adds a little bit to our weight, or I mean either way it still does that. Come on, attach the suit. Attach cargo to your suit, preventing from falling off. But where is it attached to? Because I can't see where it's attached to. And it says carry by hand. I'm gonna just carry it on the back because I don't trust that. What do you call it? I'm gonna take 2 of them. Wait, no, back up. Would it make more sense for us to put it on our shoulders, or would it make it more sense to put it on the legs? I feel like it would make more sense to do it on the legs. Speaking from an objective perspective, it will probably make more sense to put it on legs because, well, hips, I say, because if I were going to carry something, it'd probably be really bulky for me to have it on my shoulders and whatnot. So, auto arranged cargo. See, no, I don't like that. Not because I don't like it. It's more so that I feel like it's gonna put it in a way that's not gonna make, not that it's not gonna make sense, but more so that it's gonna make less sense for me to do it. So yeah.
Order assigned.
And so now we have the order, and we're only at what,
Have a pleasant journey.
26, what was it, like 26, 27? Yeah, 27 kilograms. So we still got pretty good, we still have a pretty good idea about how we're gonna go about this. Oh wow, now it wants to tell me. Now it wants to tell me what the risks are. Like I said, BT, steep slope, excuse me, cliff and river. Yeah, I guess that's how we figure that out. Not figure it out, but that's how we see it. Put on the glasses for this.
Triple checked your loadout, I take it?
Yes. Oh my gosh, open tool hood. Yes. Prepare. Be considerate and relieve yourself away from other people and their property. Aiming, what the world? Okay. Okay. That's crazy. Did y'all want to say something? I guess not. Let's go. Oh, I probably need to mark. Okay, I think I have a good grasp of how I want to do this now. So, let's get a move on. And the wheels are still locked.
Have a pleasant journey.
Oh my gosh.
Sam, you see that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you'd like. Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
I'm assuming he's talking about this. Putting up signs. Hold L1 and to put up a sign. You can use these to share information with other porters.
Keep on keeping on.
Okay, so he just restored that. Cool. So yeah, here we go. So I guess... Oh my gosh.
Sam, even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Ultra Deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need. And they're counting on you to deliver.
Don't give me that crap, bro. I don't want to hear that. Okay, yeah, I need to be careful with my, with my stamina. What was it, like 50? What was it, like 50 where my weight got affected? Oh, wait a second. S. I am so doggone, like, slow sometimes. I see the numbers on the signs. So, like, the one I just picked up said M, correct? This says S. That's basically labeling the size of the cargo, because I did notice it whenever... Yeah, I did notice it whenever we were, like, looking at the actual statistics for our regular delivery. But it is... That's basically talking about the size of these extra packages. So it's like, if some of them are small, I could take a bunch of them, to be honest with you. Which I believe that's what I'm gonna do. What is this? Use post office box to deliver lost cargo. Oh! It said to deliver lost cargo.
Good work, Sam. I see you brought in some lost cargo. Feel free to submit it here for processing.
Okay.
If you come across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage. It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job. Even if it has to pass through a dozen more hands before it arrives, you can rest easy knowing you did your part.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool. So, delivering entrusting lost cargo. Select make delivery, deliver lost cargo at delivery terminal to complete lost cargo. Lost cargo can also be entrusted to other players for delivery by selecting entrust cargo at any terminal other than the destination terminal. That's crazy. So yeah, entrusting and storing lost cargo. Oh my goodness. I'll do that. It said to deliver lost cargo. That to me means that you're not taking it where it needs to go. That's what that means to me. But anyway, as I was saying, like at the beginning of the video, when I was saying I'm gonna talk about the whole Kazan situation. Yeah, let me explain to you guys what happened with that. I'm not even gonna front with you. I got cocky. That's legit just the best way to say it. I legit got too cocky with that game. So I figured my performance from the demo was probably just gonna carry over from the demo over to the full game. And I'm not talking about the save data. I mean, like, dang. I'm talking about, like, how well I played it in demo, because I feel like I played well in the demo. Is he talking to himself? Anyways. Like, how well I was doing for the demo, I figured that it would essentially... Hold up. Carrying too much cargo will make it easier for you to lose balance. If you find yourself swaying or shifting your weight... Oh, yeah, I know about that. So I don't think I'm carrying too much weight right now, but still. Oh, wait, it's because probably that one box is on my left side. That's why I probably is considering it like that. Oh my gosh.
Sam,
What?
if you come up against a sheer cliff or a steep slope, don't forget about the ladder we issued you. Be sure to try it out. I'd be interested to see what uses a seasoned pro like you might find for it.
I'm gonna take my time. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna need a ladder for right here, so it doesn't really matter. To equipped. Hold. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. So you can adjust it also. Apprentice builder. Complete your first structure. Signs, ladders, anchors. Climate anchors. Also count. Interesting. So I guess my question is now. What is that? I guess my question is now. Can I get my ladder back? I can. Wait. What do you mean by ladder? Do I get it back? Ooh, wrong button. 1, 2, 3. I do not. Ooh. That's not good. That's not good. But anyway, as I was saying. But yeah, I was figuring that the way I was playing the demo was go carry over to the full game. And it did not. I'm gonna be honest with you. It did not. Wait, where's C at? Or did I pass it? Oh no, C is right there. I'm tripping. What is this line? I don't like this at all. Disconnected. Oh. It was saying disconnected from the chiral network. Okay, Sam. You're doing way too much right now. I'm gonna have to go down the side. But yeah, so basically what happened with Kazan was that using ropes to descend. Use climbing anchors to place ropes that can be used to descend down steep steeps. Oh no. Yeah, we gotta hurry up.
Remember that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containers. Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to.
Golly, bro. Go down. Timefall. Time will accelerate the passage of time, anything it touches. Exposure. Get down there, Sam. Exposure to timefall renders cargo containers less impact resistant, putting their contents at risk of being damaged. Go down, man. Golly. Yeah, hard-headed. Go all the way down with this. Leave that right there because we didn't came down enough. But yeah, dang, I am almost there. I'm almost there and I haven't even doggone made it. Oh, right there, the rock. And I haven't even made it all the way to the I haven't even made it through what I was trying to talk about. But essentially, I'm gonna be honest with you, I just struggled with the first boss. Like immensely. I struggled with the first boss. I know it didn't just stop raining also. But basically, you know, honestly, when I was going up against that first boss, it was... Oh, it stopped raining. Cool. But when I went up against that first boss, it was like a horse with blinders on, essentially. Like, I was trying to fight the boss with the second... I mean, not the second, with the same style the entire time, instead of actually taking the time to analyze what worked best and then using that to beat it.
2 wheels
You know.
up.
What are you talking about? Terrain scanner. Terrain scanner surveys the area. I already know about that. Why is it telling me about that again? Oh my gosh. It's raining again? Jeez. Is this a safe spot down here? Rip.
It's a close one.
Oh man, I'm about to mess this car go all the way up because I'm not running all the way back there. Paddle, paddle, paddle. It's okay, BB, it's okay, it's okay. In deep water, Sam can't reach the bottom. Swept away. Deep water will be marked with... Well, thanks for telling me that now. Use scanners when crossing the river. Okay, so it's red squares, essentially. Come on, Sam. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Thank you for telling me that now, game, when I almost went somewhere. I don't know where I went, but I would have went somewhere. But anyway, as I was saying, but yeah, so while I'm fighting like the first boss, I think I got to his evolved stage within like my first 3 tries. But then once I got to that evolved stage, it was like, bro, nah, I can't. It was like, nah, I can't deal, to be honest with you. Like, that evolved stage was whooping my tail, bro. And then after I got to it, within like the first 3 tries, it was just kind of like, I don't know, I shut down. And then I couldn't get to it for a long time. I basically fought that boss for like, in total, like 3 hours when I recorded that video, which is crazy. Losing too much blood will cause that. Yeah, I already read about that. But yeah, I was fighting that boss. I think, speaking in like real time, like what happened with that, I started fighting that boss at like 4:30 in the afternoon. I did not beat that boss until like, what time was it when I finished? I think it was 10:30 at night. And y'all are probably like, what do you mean you fought that boss for 3 hours? Like that's like almost 6 hours. Well, the thing about that is, I took a break at like 7 or 8 o'clock. I mean, like, yeah, like 7 o'clock for like 2 hours, and then I started back recording after a little while because I was like, I need to just take a break. I went and got me something to eat, and then just like came back. And you know what? After I took that break, it only took me another 30 minutes to beat the boss, which is crazy. So it's like, yeah, I guess that's a lesson for someone, you know. If you having trouble with something, just take you a little nap. I mean, not take you a little nap. I mean, yeah, take you a little nap, but just take you a little break. You know, a little break always helps. I mean, besides not counting the break, it took me basically about, might as well say, 5 to 6 hours to record that video. And so that's why we're playing Death Stranding, because of the fact of, with all that being said, also when I was going to probably maybe record it afterwards, I'm talking about for this next video, my editing software decided it wanted to be buggy. But I think that may have been because of the fact that I had been running my laptop for so long, so it was like, it was kind of hot and overheating a little bit, so it kind of was slowing down the programs and whatnot. So yeah, Death Stranding is not going to take me 6 hours to record, and I knew it wasn't going to take me 6 hours to record, so I figured it'd be easier to...
Bridges ID. Verifying ID.
I figured it would be easier to just do a Death Stranding video than to. It'd be easier to do a Death Stranding video than to try and take the risk of trying to record another 6 hours for Kazan, basically. Yeah. Yep. Give me this. All cargo. What did it say? All cargo is ready to be delivered. Oh, the order can be completed. I thought it was telling me that I couldn't do it. I was about to get mad.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization, or the UCA, or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. You may have luck.
Oxytocin. That's an actual chemical. Like an actual biological chemical.
Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope.
Hopefully. Oh, I suppressed the whatchamacallit. Because it was a straight shot. It was like, I can't remember what the actual thing was. I feel like it was like either 12 or something like that. And for like a straight shot. And then I basically went like 2,000. It might have been 2,200, but I still went over. I know that much. That miscellaneous was going up a lot.
You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but the second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years.
Calm down, bro.
One guy who... Shit.
Calm down.
Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. I finally got it working. Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
I probably would have already done it if you weren't freaking out, sir. A new day for the UCA. New strand established. Way station west of Capital Knot City has joined the UCA. UCA member added. The following structure is now can now be constructed using the PCC. New options have been added to delivery terminals. Fabricate equipment, make delivery, deliver lost cargo. Share locker, donate weapons and equipment. Share locker, withdraw cargo. See, the most interesting thing to me right now is, number one, that delivery lost cargo. And donate weapons and equipment. That means we're going to be shooting. That's what that means to me. The area is not connected to the chiral network. Enable you to see and access other player structures, etc.
Connection to Capital Knot City confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right?
Oh, no.
Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on until you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the Cairo network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
Exactly.
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Your hard work's paying off, Sam. Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials and support. Should prove useful.
Fabricating equipment. Weapons and equipment can be fabricated using materials provided by facilities. The amount of materials available at a given facility will differ depending on the facility type. Let's go check that out real quick. How can we tell how many materials we have? Because it says required and then available. Resins and materials. Because I lost a ladder, I'm going to go ahead and get one more. Wait, did I lose a ladder? Oh, yeah, I did. Never mind. Yeah, because I dismantled one. And I'm going to get another anchor. Matter of fact, I'm going to get a few of those because of the fact of I don't know how much climbing we'll be doing.
Sam, you can use that PCC to build a post box.
But what can they do? You're not telling me that. But be aware that doing so will use up some of the chiral bandwidth available to you. Structures can be shared with other players once built. New structures cannot be built within the area around a existing facility marked with sensor poles. I'm not going to remember all this. I'm telling you that right now. Post boxes can be used to return lost cargo or entrust cargo for delivery by others. The share locker function can be used to exchange weapons and equipment with other players. The private locker function can be used to temporarily store personal cargo and equipment. So we're going to get 3 anchors. You know what? Make it an even 5. We're just making it even 5, and then I'll do 2 of these. Just to kind of offset us a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Wait, is each one? Each one is doggone 5 kilograms. Golly, never mind. Let me go back and do 2. I don't care about no likes. I'm gonna get this weight off our back, bro. Hold up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so I figured out how to get to this menu now. So both of these have risks. Really? I have to build whatever. But see, this one is interesting to me. Because look at this and look at one of the risks. Mules. What the heck is a mule? Or M-U-L-E? Of course, we know what BTs are and river. We know about that. What the heck is a mule? That is what I'm worried about right now. I guess we're gonna have to find out.
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate one.
This isn't even a delivery. This is just like an extra side objective. But whatever. Because I'm not going to be doing this like that anyway. So it's like, wait a minute. it said all we need are ladders. So really we can store our, what do you call it? Our anchors somewhere else. Or we can just bring one with us. Because we're not on like a mountain thing right now. Jeez, man. So I put all my climbing anchors into that private locker. Because I was at 64 before now. And each one of those things is 5. So I just got him down to what? What I say 60? I say 64 kilograms it was. Yeah, basically, yeah, 50.8. I don't know why I didn't just look at the bottom because I forgot all about that. Attach the suit. And really, we can go ahead and move these to the back. That way it's a little bit easier to carry. At least to me, it's easy to carry something on your back than it would be to carry something at your side. That's what it feels like to me. And you know what? I'm going to put one ladder. I'm going to put one ladder in the private locker. You know, just to save just a little bit more stuff. And then, really, I can move this ladder to the other leg, the other hip. That way, it might be a little bit easier to be able to fit this stuff in here. Carry the materials on your back.
Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you?
Yeah, of
You should
course.
have no trouble
Oh, I just cut him off right there. I wasn't trying to do that. Wait a minute. I thought. Now, first you told me the doggone thing was down here somewhere. Now you're telling me it's up here. Make up your mind, man. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go here first. Then I think we'll do just like basically paying attention to probably the terrain a little bit. I think what we can do is we can either go boom, boom, and then here. Well, no, I'm going to remove that. Or we can go, say, like, to here and see if we can't circle around the edge of the river, you know? So either B and C or D and E. I think we're going to check out D and E first, and then depending on the situation, we'll go to B and C afterward. Select orders from cufflinks, order to-do list. Open the order confirmation screen, select order details to see the orders, the to-do list. It's a cool little design. Not a cool design, but it's more so like a cool way to have it be designed, you know?
Good work, Sam. That's a fine-looking post box.
Yeah.
If you access it and select Share Locker, you can share cargo and equipment with your fellow porters. Deposit a ladder and a climbing anchor, and I'm sure someone will eventually come along who could use it. If you've got enough supplies, why not leave some behind?
Yeah, I don't.
Do right by others, they'll do right by you.
I'm sure they will. Oh, wait a second. Is that a ladder right there? I'm gonna carry that. That is. See, now I went around it thinking it was something telling me I could use it. Oh. Well, thanks. I'm saying Damza 11995. Yeah, if you really think I will not be capitalizing on stuff like this, I will. I don't care how late this game is. Oh, I forgot it was even raining. I'm gonna be honest with you. So let me see if I can't go drop this resin and stuff off. Speaking of which, I was trying to look at this before, but does it tell us where it needs to go? Like where it needs to be delivered to? I'm assuming it does. I don't know how, but I'll have to look into that later. Wait a minute. West of Capital Knot City. Isn't that right there? Yeah, it is. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. I was gonna go see if I can drop off the whatchamacallits anyway. Wait a minute. Where did you put this at? Dang. I wasn't even paying attention to the weight shift and stuff just now. Drop down. Okay. Uh-oh. I think this is supposed to go to the way station. If it doesn't, it's just going to get entrusted to somebody else. I'm telling you that right now. Because I'm not taking it to wherever it's going. So I'm assuming that thing at the bottom where it tells us where the things are supposed to be going, I'm assuming it tells us that where, like basically where the cargo is supposed to be going.
I'm so glad you're here. Gotta say, you truly are incredible.
Prominent porter. Reach grade 10 in any delivery evaluation category. People think of you as a porter who can be relied upon for basic orders, but with time and effort, you may one day be recognized as a true legend. New title earned. Miscellaneous grade increased. You have reached miscellaneous grade 10. You will now receive more likes.
All right then. Thanks for everything.
Yeah, you're welcome. Can I go now?
Good work.
Wait a minute, did I drop that resin off? You know what? Because it says you can take them to facilities. I'm gonna see if I can take it to the distribution facility and see if it does something there. Because it's been raining a lot in this area specifically, so that'll go back. Plus, I've had the doggone go across quite a few rivers, so we'll do that. Okay, so yeah, like I said before, the plan for right now is to go to is to go to D, and then depending on how D looks, I may end up having to go through B and C. Because from what I can tell right now, it looks like we might be able to get around to E from D, but I'm not sure. What is that?
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
Oh, mules. Basically, people who want to steal my stuff. Well, with that being the case, we just go ahead to book it. Smart man, smart man. Oh no.
Mules gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
Okay, yo, since they are gone, guess what? Back to plan A, which is go around this side of the mountain. Okay, so far so good. The around the bottom of the mountain plan is working out stupendously, and haven't run into any BTs. What? Wait, but my thing is not going on. Oh no! I just had to open my fat mouth once again, bro. He's reading it for that direction, so I'm gonna go this way. Okay, I gotta figure out a better way how I'm gonna do this then. So it looks like they're going all around that part. So if I just stay down here. Maybe I need to wait out the rain. That might be the way, because my containers are getting damaged right now too. Oh yeah, those things are rusty. Yeah, there's a cave right there. Really, bruh? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna wait out the rain. Bump all that. My stuff getting torn up too? Yeah, I'm gonna wait it out. I didn't even think about that. So worry about them. How are you guys doing? You know, everybody having a good day? I mean, I hope you are. I wasn't expecting to be running into all this mess today, but hey, things happen. I waited at least like maybe a good 5 minutes for the rain to stop, and it hasn't. So we're gonna have to do something different here.
Looks like one of your containers has been compromised. No need to panic. So long as you don't drop it, the contents shouldn't sustain any damage. And if the cargo itself is okay, then your eval won't be affected. Just take a little extra care from here on out, and you'll be fine.
What do you expect me to do? The rain didn't stop. Oh no. BB.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. This kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
That's why the doggone thing wouldn't. That's why it wouldn't stop raining, so it could show me this.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Where's the distribution center? Thank you. What you looking at me for? Talk to Hideo Kojima. He the one that doggone directed and produced this. So he's the one putting harm on BB, not me. Looking at me crazy. I see a lot of water right there. Oh, try standing still. Okay, so if we stand still in water, we can still get some of our stuff back. Is that a bike? Trike? Whatever. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Benjamin Hancock.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain on.
Yeah, take all of this crap, bro. Take all of it.
Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Take your stinking order.
Way station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
Thankfully, I didn't fall over. Just the container was compromised. I mean, I had to take a whole nother route. I think that thing was originally like 12. I think it was like 1,200. And look at that crap, man. 3,000. It was 1,200, I think, from the mission specs. And it was 12,000. See? 2.72 difference between the new delivery route and the short route. That's crazy. Almost 3 times as long.
Okay, it's time.
Time for
Mind
what?
Connecting us to the network.
Oh. Too bad BB's feeling sick. Well, he would have really liked this. We making progress, I can tell you that.
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Membership and increased facility functionality. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. As more facilities join the UCA, Bridges HQ will be able to provide additional functionality to those facilities, such as the ability to fabricate equipment and weapons via the delivery terminal. The range of available weapons, excuse me, and equipment may increase, and new terminal functions and information may be added as things progress. New interview data acquired, mules and drone syndrome, bridge babies, timefall. New features have been added to your cufflinks, mail and data. A new option has been added to delivery functions. Terminals. Recycle. Wait, what is that? What's that? What you call it? What's the baby? The bridge baby stuff right there. The area is now connected to the chiral network, enabling you to see, access other players' structures.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor.
I'm assuming he means the
Now
resin.
head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
Okay, I'll do that. After these jokers get these private materials. Recycle. Yup, take that. Take both of them. Clear up my doggone weight space. Got me over here doggone struggling.
Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for your contribution.
Yeah, hush. Wait, what did it say? Confined space, single stack, parking only, main entrance, confined space. You know what? I'm gonna leave that vehicle outside for right now. Just because of the fact of I don't want to break immersion if we don't know about them at this moment in time, then we just don't know about them. At least not yet. But when we do, you best believe I'm gonna be using that.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
I'm about to say, you weren't listening. I heard him say connect to the incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB.
What?
You, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data.
This is freaky.
Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached.
It is a baby, bro.
Each one has been physically removed from its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon.
Then what?
Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted.
Why even mention that to me if you don't have results right now?
Good night, Sam.
Like, I kind of get it that you were doing what I asked you to do, as in looked into that, but I was preferring you to actually answer my question right then and there, not just tell me, oh, we'll have results for you soon. Yeah, see, that's weird to me. Why would you handcuff yourself to the bed? Just to sleep. I had to say just to sleep after that because I knew how some people would be reaction if I didn't say that.
Falling down. London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady. Sam?
Amelie, you can't be doing this.
Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east. Back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope.
We still ain't... Oh, yeah, and I didn't put this in the last video. That's an actual phobia. Like what... What's his name? What... Deadman was saying? The acid... What you call it? Phobia?
Come and find me.
Asymphosophobia, I think is what it was. That's an actual phobia. Well, that's real. That's not even just like a term they made up for the game. That's an actual phobia, which I didn't know that until actually looking it up.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Dude, just tell me to take a shower because you want to get some samples. Don't try to act like it's so beneficial for me to take a shower. Okay, let me check on my little boy, my little Benjamin. Benjamin!
You okay?
BB looks happy. Good. I'm glad. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. You gonna talk while I'm in the shower?
Sam, this is Hartman.
Of course you are.
Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Chirelli. Dispensing.
Why are you dispensing it here?
Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT.
Oh.
I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
What?
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
What just happened? Also. Oh, never mind.
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this.
Of course.
Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Okay. Oh, I was going to say, what was I talking about? But I remember now. Now, what that doctor just said was very interesting to me. He said they had research papers back in the day from when they were studying BTs or whatever he said when he said that. Are you telling me that y'all jokers brought these jokers over? Because that's what it seems like. You brought these jokers over. You tried to study them. And then once again, in a very specific set of events, one of them got out, which is the cause of the Death Stranding now. That's what it really sounds like what happened. And I wouldn't be surprised if that is the case. Let's look at this mail and data. View interviews, activity log. I don't need that. What's the mail? Benjamin Hancock. Sorry, Sam. Bad news. Oh, okay. Never mind. Sam, everyone at the distro really appreciate. I'm afraid I got some bad news. That bike you saw outside, its battery's dead. You'll have to give it some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do it once though. Auto charger should kick in after. Sorry if we got your hopes up, and I've got some bad news for you too. You already gave me some, but okay. See, different facilities have to work together, sharing materials so everyone gets what they need, and to make sure that everything that's produced gets put to proper use. That's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart. But why is this bad news? Anyways, this is guy George Baton, or Baton, whatever, over at the way station. He used to be a reliable porter, but lately it's like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps missing about, being scared, or not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load. Oh my gosh, en route. Why are you using that emoji when you say he's liable to use half his load? I don't like that. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short of materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll soon help us put that to rights. We're counting on you, Sam. Okay, George Baton, whatever. Sam the man, our savior. Oh my gosh. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. We were all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up, but 3 years of isolation and loneliness can change everyone's tune. Heck, when we first got here, we were putting our signs to reporters and whatnot, but after a while, some guys got too scared and even set foot outside. I mean, scared to set foot outside. When Central went up, I told myself this was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too. And the mood was just bleak. And then you waltzed on in. I know what you're thinking at first. I thought it was just oxytocin too, but that's not it. Not all of it. Anyhow, you gave us the glimmer of hope we needed, bringing us into the Chiral Network. We're back in the game now. Been thinking about putting up signs again. Even watchtowers too. Before long, we'll be opening up new delivery routes. Mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with mules, let alone BTs. We beat ourselves every time every time we catch sight of one and end up dropping half our equipment. Honestly, a part of me still worried that we won't be able to keep it up. And that's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? So go show us how it's done. Again, everybody seems to believe that fear is a matter of not being scared when that's beyond the case. It's not about not being scared. It's about doing what you got to do in the face of being scared.
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
Okay. Oh, wait, I gotta leave. I forgot. Gotta leave private room, not just whatever. Alright, what flights of fancy do you have for us today, Benjamin?
Isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
Says some woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Okay, so our BB is whoever this guy's son. Can I make it over to the doggone port before you do
Sam,
something?
There's something I forgot to tell you.
What?
It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks.
Okay.
There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pod, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod.
Oh my gosh.
To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
So see, hold up, L1 down.
Everything's okay.
Wait. Okay, so you can. Okay, so it depends on how you rock your controller.
Someone's happy.
Oh, this is so cute! Oh! Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna put you back. That was cute, though.
Sam.
What?
Delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Stop doggone messing up me and my baby moment right now, bro. My little Benjamin.
I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if I got to steal that part back, I hope you are gonna be giving me some doggone weapons to go along with that. You know what? Before we do all that, I think I'm gonna end this episode off here. And the reason why I say that is because if I go any longer, I'm probably gonna be trying to do a whole bunch of stuff, and it's gonna take me some time. And then once again, if it starts talking about like, oh, you can, like, this is how you shoot your weapon, reload your weapon, all this. I want to be I want to be fresh-eyed and bushy-tailed, as they say, or whatever the saying, however the saying goes. I want to be clear in my head as to like how we're gonna be able to do that when we're doing all this. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the episode off here. Actually, one more thing before I even do all that. Let me go check on this bike real quick.
Beginning scan.
Can I not just pull the bike? Like, that's stupid. I can't just, you telling me I can't just pull the bike?
Sam?
What?
Seems like that bike's auto-charging unit is busted. If you want to take it for a spin, you'll need to use a generator to give it some juice.
Where's the generator?
All clear. Welcome.
You know what?
Bridges.
Cause y'all over here making it seem like I'm the stupid one right now.
Decontaminating suit.
Like, y'all really making it seem like, oh yeah, you need a generator. The real question is, where can I get a generator from? Stop making it seem like I'm the crazy one here. Oh yeah, he just said they can't do that. Anyway, yeah. Either way, let me stop before I get too hooked up on all that. But yeah, like I said, that is where I'm gonna end this episode of Death Stranding off today. As usual, it is weird yet interesting. And really, it doesn't stop there. It just continues to get weirder and weirder from the way it looks. But I don't have a problem with that. It's actually fun diving into weird stuff like this from time to time. Like, sometimes you got to step out of your comfort zone, and this is a little bit out of my comfort zone. I can definitely tell you that. It's a lot of information being thrown at me that I have to keep up with, a lot of different mechanics, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, we're gonna have as much fun with this game as we can as we go through it. That's all I can say. But I am curious about who that man is, because it seems like he's actually BB's father. It does seem like that, but gonna have to keep on playing the game to find that out. So yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be all for me when it comes to this episode number 2 of Death Stranding. Hope everyone enjoyed this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing me get scared and freaking out a little bit when it comes to the BTs and the mules, because it seems like it's going to happen quite a bit from now on, since we've already run into both of those entities. So yeah, all I can really say for right now is I hope that we get weapons in the next episode. So yeah. But on that note, I love you beautiful people. Y'all stay blessed, stay breezy, continue to be cheesy with your goofball selves. Continue to take it easy. And I will see you beautiful people in the next episode of whatever game I'm playing next. So, on that note, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.